This might quite honestly be one of the funniest stories that I've ever brought to you guys here, especially in the Valorant scene. A female team now suspended or banned for 18 months for using a ringer, but in a fashion that Riot Games, well, they not only toyed with them, but they let the whole world know just how dumb this team truly was in not cooperating. The 1-year ban was the initial length given, but an extra 6 months on top for them not cooperating with the Riot Games investigation. This in an open qualifier for the VCT Game Changers, and this female lineup composed of, I'm sure, some great young ladies just did not handle this situation very well. We got Jenna, we got Mia, we got Jasmine, we got Jennifer, otherwise known as Wet Boozy, which is a sick name. And then we got Katie to round out the bunch. An innocent group of 5 females and a manager register for the VCT Game Changers. And what do you have it? They get off to an early struggle. And so what do? Apparently they use a ringer. And the way they were caught, well, they were caught about 5 times by Riot Games. And where the real roasting begins after the TLDR from Riot about the punishment given, and yes, they did not cooperate, which usually shows a sense of guilt. The real roasting begins, though, as player Mia, otherwise known as Kai in-game, was a negative 39 KD differential after just 5 games, and was pinging to the Texas server at 52 milliseconds. Keep in mind that ping number, and then magically, in the next 3 games, her KD differential goes from negative 39 to plus 44. Not only, though, was that spotted and very, very obvious, but alongside that, her ping changed from 52 milliseconds, pinging to the Texas servers they were playing on, to a stable 68. So, a pretty noticeable difference. Riot notices those 2 things off the bat, but it didn't stop there. In addition to the obvious difference in agents, where she began only playing Sova, they then saw that she was playing Jett and Reyna. They also caught the ping difference, her giant increase in skill, and even more so, Riot found a non-registered account in their pregame lobby that was not one of the ladies on the roster. And you would think I'd be done there. The agent difference, the skill / KD differential difference, the pinging to the servers, unregistered accounts being in the pregame lobbies. I wonder what that would be. But the ladies, they weren't even done there. As very lastly, Riot has a voice recording of one of the Team Besties players, they might not be besties for long, in the lobby saying, "What is the password?" And unless she forgot her Spotify, maybe pump some music for the pregame matchup or whatever, there's not many instances, I don't believe, that teammates would be asking each other what the passwords are. Yes, that's why I told you, not just once, not just twice, thrice. No, it's not enough for these ladies. 5 times on 5 different instances, they were caught by Riot Games to be using a ringer, and no wonder they didn't want to cooperate, because they knew just how guilty they were. This is the longest female sentence of any team out there in the female Valorant space to be given thus far. An 18-month ban for Team Besties, 1 year for the ringer, 6 months for not cooperating, and 5 times exposed by Riot Games as quite possibly the dumbest female lineup we have ever seen. It's a young space. I did not expect a female team to be capable of doing this, and the worst cherry on top that you probably could ever have, they didn't even qualify for Game Changers after using the ringer. You know, I just really hope that this all made your morning a bit better. I'm glad we could go over this story and share a few laughs together. You guys just go enjoy some water, all right? Go enjoy some coffee. We got stories coming out all day long, some weird and a weird variety of stories at that. Just remember, at the end of the day, all right, Team Besties, remember the name, because 18 months from now, when they're still all best friends, we'll see the return of the besties to the Valorant space, but it's going to be a long freaking while until then. I love the way Riot has been handling these situations. I truly do. What do y'all think? Till next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you back here sometime soon. Okay, bye.